Okay. So exploring, we're going to explore today relationships between sets. We're going to come up with some new notation as well. So explore what the different regions of a Venn diagram represent. Today's focus. In an Alberta school, there are 65 grade 12 students. Of these, 23 play volleyball and 26 play basketball. There are 31 students who do not play either sport. The following Venn diagram represents a set of students. Now the numbers are missing. We're going to put those in there. So consider the set of students who play volleyball and the sets of students who play basketball. Are these two sets disjoint? And how do we know whether they're disjoint or not? So look at your numbers. Here's my binder. So let's think. Okay, well, how many people do not play sports? 31. 31 don't, so we're going to put that in the outside. 31 don't play. So how many total students are in this that are being interviewed? 65. Okay, so meaning how many play, how can we figure out how many play sports? Okay, so 65 minus 31 gives you how much? 34. So we know 34 play volleyball and or basketball. Okay, now let's look at our numbers that they told us. They said 23 and 26. If you add those together, does that equal 34? No, it equals what? 49. So there had to have been some overlap because they don't add to the same thing. In fact, how many would have had to have been overlapped? How could we figure that out? 49 minus 34, what does that give us? 15. Does it? Yeah, it does. So 15 play then volleyball and basketball. Okay, I'm going to write a little sentence here. No, since some play both sports. Some must play both sports. We found out 34 play a sport or more than one sport, right? When we added the 23 and 26 together, that was more than the 34, so there had to have been an overall. Okay, describe how you solve the problem, including what each area of the Venn diagram would have to be. So let's talk about how we got 15. How did we get 15? Logical reasoning. Okay, so we knew how many played sports. No? 34. So how did we get that? So 65 minus the 31. So this total minus the people who don't play. Gave us the, how much was that? 34? So this is play basketball, volleyball, or both. B-ball, V-ball, or both. So we know 34 should be the total of those two circles. So then we took 26 plus, how much was the other number? 23, which gave you 49. So this is volleyball, and was volleyball first? 23 is volleyball. V-ball, basketball equals 49. So that, because that was greater than 34, there had to be overlap. Greater than 34, therefore overlap. Right? This play both, players who play both. And then all we had to do to get the players who play both is do what? So the 49 minus the actual total who play gives us 15. Okay, so this is going to be volleyball and basketball. volleyball and basketball. So how do we get the other two? We still have two things to get. We need to get this area and this area. So how many just play volleyball? Just volleyball. That means just volleyball. So this would be 23 minus 15. What does that give us? 18. Good. So that would be 18. So together, all those who play volleyball, does that add to 23? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't subtract, apparently. Thank you. I did try my best. I get a ribbon, right? Oh. Okay. How do we get those who play just basketball then? 26 minus 15, which I can do this, is 11. So together, does that give us 26 playing basketball? Yeah, and then to check our answer, all the numbers we wrote down, so 8 plus 15 plus 11 plus 31, should equal 65 students. So let's check. Grab your calculators. Oh, that is not distracting at all. Open. Okay, so grabbing your calculators. So all the numbers to do a check. So you should always check your answer, especially if you had a test, right? 8 plus 15 plus 11 plus how many didn't play sports? 31. That should add to, okay, 165. 1 second. I can't beat anyone up. All right, so did that make sense? Yeah? Okay, let's try some more. Before that, we need to get some notes. If you have a highlighter, you might want to bring that out. So sets that are not disjoint will have to obviously share common elements, right? That's the opposite definition of disjoint. Disjoint means they don't share elements. So if they aren't disjoint, they obviously have to share elements. Okay, what else? Each area of a Venn diagram represents something different. So for example, this might be basketball, volleyball, right? They're talking about two separate things. When two non-disjoint sets are represented in a Venn diagram, you can count the elements in both sets by counting the elements in each region of the diagram just once. Okay, so this is what's important. This area right here, is the intersection. It's what we call the intersection. Okay? And guess what? There's a symbol for the intersection. Is it on your formula sheet? Yes. So we would say A, I'm going to write this again. It's like an upside down U, right? A, and we use that for and, A and B. So intersection and are basically related to each other. When you see and, they're talking about intersection. When you see or, that would be the union, something called the union, and that would be everything together. All of A and all of B would be the union. Okay, now how do you write the elements in set A but not B? So the area that, the number of elements or the elements in A but not B is written like this. So this is A, not B. So that's an A, not B. So that's talking about this area right here. All of this part would be A, not B. So how do you think we would write this part here? B, not A. B, not A. Yeah. So elements in set B, but not in set A. So B and A would be the intersection. A and B. Think about the letter N in and is intersection. Okay, that might help you. So N is intersection. Yeah, for just intersection. If it's like or, the union, so if it's everything, that's when if it's A or B, A or B. So that's the union. And union looks like the letter U. Okay, and that would be both of them. So if I highlighted A or B, that would be all of A and all of B. Good enough. Okay, that's A or B. So that's called union. So union is for or. And then and is intersection. Yeah, okay. Let's go on to the next page. So what does U stand for again? Everything. Yeah, the everything. Good. So we have A and B. Now when you're drawing these, it could be helpful to circle the overlaps. So is there any overlap in A and B? 6. Okay. 12. Anything else? That's it. Okay, so there is some overlap. So are we going to draw it overlapping? Yeah. So we need A, please. I've noticed it's in your quiz, you guys have a tendency not to label. You need to label your sets. That's A. And here's B. This is where I'm testing how good you can draw a circle. I went to university to draw circles. That's what they teach you. Right? In math class? Oh. It's a joke. He doesn't have my back. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, so what goes in the middle? 6 and 12. Now, by circling, it's nice because then you can see the numbers that aren't in the overlap. So what numbers in A that aren't in the overlap are 3, 9, and 15. The elements in B that aren't in the overlap, 2, 4, 8, 10, 14. Now, is there anything else we need to check? The universe, we'll call it. Okay, the universe. I like that. It's universal, everything. So, is there anything that's in this that's not in A or B? No, 15 is. No, so we're good. So there's nothing on the outside. If there was, we put it on the outside. There you go. Very good. So let's answer some questions. So first, I don't have mine. I'll have to go back and forth. That's okay. So how do we write? It says determine the number of elements. Does anyone remember how we write number of elements in a set? N bracket A. So the number of elements in A. That's the number. So if I ever want the actual element, then I just write A. If I want the number, there's an end in front. So how many elements are in A? Careful. All of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but you would count the overlap as well because it's all in A. So 5. Good. How do we write the number of elements in A but not in B? Okay, so N bracket A backslash B. So a number of elements in A, not B. How many are in A but not B? 3. This is where the 3 comes in. So this part here, 1, 2, 3, are in A but not B. Okay, in set B, so how would I write the number of elements in B? N bracket B. How many are in B? 7. We all agree? You can count. Good. How would we write the number of elements in B but not A? Okay, so first, N bracket B slash A. I'm going to need to write this down so you get used to the notation. Okay, so how many are in B but not A? 5. Okay, how do we write okay, so it's number bracket A and B. Not U. It's like an N. A and B. Right? The N. A and B. So that would be their intersection. How many are in A and B? 10. Okay, so they're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. No. A and B? Where's A and B? Not A or B, A and B. Just the overlap. So this part here is A and B. 2. Now, A or B is another story. How would you write A or B? A union B. So when it says A or B, it wants the number of elements, all of A or B. When you count, do you count the overlap twice? No. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 elements are in A or B. Okay, what does this mean? Not in A. What is it called? Has a name. The complement of A. So the number of elements in the complement of A. So how many are not in A? 5. It's equal to the same as what's in B and not A, right? 5. Okay.
So if you were to find the complement of a B, would it be B accent or whatever?
So it would be B little apostrophe. Yeah. Yep.
So having set B but not A is the same as not A.
In this case, yeah. Because there is nothing on the outside. Yeah. Okay. Drama and band. Oh, sorry. Get excited when I talk set theory. Okay. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like problem solving. It's fun. No. No, I have different courses this semester. This is a new course. So anyways, for the people at home, let's stay on track. There are 38 students in grade 12. Okay? The number of students in the drama club and the band are illustrated in the Venn diagram. Use the diagram to answer the following questions. Okay, so first off, how many are in band or drama? Band or drama, that's my question. Band or drama? Band or... I like this. Okay. Oops. What symbol is or? The union, band or drama. Okay. So, we talked about this. Remember I colored it in back here? Or is the union. Everybody added together. So how many are in band or drama? 11 plus 8 plus 6. 25. Okay, 25. Okay, so how many students are in both drama? So that's on. Shh. Guys, can we not talk? Stay here for a sec. Okay, let's first ask what they're asking, or figure out what they're asking before we get to this part. I just wanted to figure that on our own before we actually get to this question. How many students are in both the drama club and the band? You see that word and? That's their intersection. Okay, so they're asking the number of students in drama and band. It's good for you to write this notation in your homework because then you really get familiar with it. So don't just write 8, write the proper notation when you're doing your homework today. It's really short. How many students are in the drama club but not the band? How do we write that? Okay, in drama, not band. How many are in drama but not band? 11. How many students are in the drama club? Thank you. So in drama altogether, 19. How many are in band altogether? 14. 8 plus the 6. Everything that's in that circle. How many students are in at least one of the drama club or the band? Did we do this already? 25. So this is where we had the or is the union. So the number of drama or band was 25. Okay. Can we now figure out how many are in neither drama or band? Yeah, how do we get that? Okay, so what does 38 represent? The number in what set? U, and then we're going to minus the number that is in, what are we subtracting? D union B, yeah, D or B. D union B. So it would be, how many was in band? 38 minus 25 is 13. 13. Okay, so we're just going to write the 13 over there, add it into that drawing. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, the homework for today is short. So if you can get your homework out, we have till 1:05. So a lot of you should be able to finish. Just wait. Just wait, Justine. Just wait, please. Okay. A lot of you should be able to finish in class. If you get finished, then come show me. Also, if there's a couple of you talked to me yesterday and said you're going to show me some homework. So if you have homework to show me from last unit, show me now. All right?